So my first 2 years of high school, I actually took only online classes and was a full-time virtual student. And something that really helped me was to make a reference page for every semester. So usually there's a lot of different information that you'll need, like your passwords that they usually ask you to change every several months, and different platforms that you need to use. You'll have different teachers, and it can get a bit complicated. So I like to have everything in one place, which is what I call the reference page. And it's pretty much just where you would write down anything that you think is important, like the passwords to any of the platforms you're using, your teacher information, so for instance, their office hours, their emails, their phone numbers. If your classes are synchronous and you have to have weekly or daily Zoom meetings, then you probably would want to write down your schedule on your reference page for the semester so you can have it right there, easy to access, and you won't forget and accidentally miss a class in the beginning of the school year. And also, this is just a really quick side tip, but I also recommend actively reaching out to your teachers in the beginning of the semester. It can be a bit awkward, especially later in the semester, if you've never really reached out to them before, to then start asking them questions, and you might feel uncomfortable with that. So I recommend just being proactive in the beginning of the semester and asking them some questions, maybe visiting a few office hours, even if you don't really need to, just to get used to it and to feel a little bit more connected to your teacher and more comfortable talking to them. So if you can, setting up a study space that is separate from your bed specifically is a great idea. And somewhere where you can have your computer and have your live sessions, for instance, or have a quiet space to study if possible. I know everybody's situation is different, so if you can, try to set up a separate study space, and preferably, if possible, near a window. I just personally have noticed, especially the past 6 months, that studying by a window really energizes you, especially having the sunlight coming in. And ultimately, if you want to have an even better study space and studying experience, I highly recommend having some earplugs, because that has definitely helped me a lot, especially with my family, because we're quite loud. I like to have earplugs and just put them into my ears, and pretty much you can't hear almost anything once you have them in there. So this will really help you be less distracted and focus on your work too. So this is a really short tip, but I recommend having some blue light glasses because something that I experienced early on when I started taking a lot of online classes was having really tired eyes. And that's why I started wearing different blue light glasses, and I've been using these really orange ones that really protect your eyes. But I also recently got these ones as well. Something I highly recommend is wearing clothes that you would normally wear to school. This is something that really helped me when I was fully virtual, and also just overall the past 6 months since I haven't really been going anywhere. I've really noticed that when you wear clothes and jewelry like earrings, bracelets, anything that you would normally wear out and about in school or just in general society, it instantly puts you into the mood of working and studying, and it does make you feel more like you're at school. And now it's the time to study and be productive and get things done. So when I say study schedule, I don't necessarily mean to make it immediately once the school year starts. So I recommend making a study schedule already maybe a month in. Once you've gotten more used to your online classes and you kind of understand how many hours you need to study per week, and you've worked in the days and times where you have online meetings for your classes, and also worked out a schedule with your family if you are living with your family, or if you're not living with your family, then maybe with your pet if you have one. But overall, having a more or less stable schedule can be really helpful with online classes, at least in my experience, because that way it feels a lot more structured and you know what you're doing on a specific day. You know when your study hours are, when your break hours are, or when you're helping your family, and it just makes everything run a lot more smoothly and more efficiently. think you put your glasses on wrong.
I think.
Can I?
Okay, Estella, let's go to Pumpkin.
Can I fix your glasses?
No, I think it's fixed.
Okay.
Estella.
Yeah.
Oh, Estella.
Yeah.
Estella.
Yes.
Let's go to Pumpkin.
Okay. I think they have some new plants. I wonder what they're gonna be.